Good morning. We're here at Turkstra in Dundas. Today we are going to use Olympic deck cleaner on the old Turkstra truck. We're going to clean up the side rails, get them back to looking new, so that once they're looking new, we can then add our Sikkens stain product to it and give it a nice, rich looking color. The first thing you should do with the Olympic deck cleaner is you should test it in a inconspicuous spot. That way you know how the product is going to react with the wood before you dive right into your entire project. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove the rails from the truck. We're going to take it over to our workstation, and you'll see the transformation of our rails back there. So the one thing you want to do is just hose it down with just a regular garden hose. Do not use your pressure washer. If you use a pressure washer, you're going to be pushing moisture into the wood, and that'll take longer for it to dry. Just spray it off just naturally with a garden hose, nice, light and easy, and that way you'll be ready to apply your stain as early as you want to. Now that our material is nice and dry, we're able to now move to part two, which is applying our Sikkens wood stain. Sikkens wood stain is an alkaline oil formulation that's really going to enhance the product. It's going to pull up the grain, penetrate, giving it UV protection. It's be water resistant, mold resistant, and it's done in two parts. Cetol 1 is going to penetrate the wood, and then Cetol 2 is going to pull up the wood grain and give it a very nice satin finish. So for staining, we want to make sure it's a nice day, not too hot, not too cold. It should be in a situation where it's cloudy if possible. In the shade is better rather than in the direct sunlight. We want to make sure that our product goes on nice and even and give it nice one smooth steady coat. So we finished with our Cetol 1. That's our first coat. We're going to move on to Cetol 2. It's in a separate container. You want to make sure that when you open up the can, you definitely give it a stir. Always stir it, don't shake it. Shaking it will put air bubbles into it, which will be hard to get out once you apply the product. Make sure it has a nice consistency to it, and then you're ready to go. So as you can see, our railing is now complete. We've applied our finishing coat, which is Cetol 2. Gives a nice satin look to it. Combined together, you're going to get UV protection, you're going to get water repellent, it's going to be mildew resistant, and it's going to last for a very, very long time. The only thing you have to do after that is, if required, go to Cetol 3, which is a maintenance coat. You can do that 6 months, a year after you do Cetol 2, and everything should be good. So for all your project needs and expert advice, visit any Turkstra near you.